miscalculations of square footage. This shouldn't happen, miscalculations of square footage. Why? Because you're competent in doing it, or you're going to hire someone that's competent in doing it. One of the things you can't, have you guys gone on MLS and you've seen where people said, square footage to be verified by buyer. Square footage to be verified, square footage per tax records. Y'all, that's just the easiest, quickest way for you to get locked up. Because number one, 17 different times in post-licensing and pre-licensing says never go with the tax records, period, on it. The next thing is, y'all, you can't like wave around what wave off your responsibility as a full broker. As a full broker, let me take that back. As a broker, even if you wanted to go limited service, if you're going to put in square footage, and this is a big issue for any of those out there that are practicing service, you're still responsible for all that information, material facts that are out there. So if you're going to put out there 3,200 square feet, you needed to measure that 3,200 or hired someone to do it. You can't right away your obligation to measure that house. You have that duty to go ahead and measure it on it. And it is everyone's. You cannot say, if it's up to buyer, if you care about square footage, go ahead and measure it yourself. No, that is your duty as a listing agent to do it. You can't wave that off. Tim?
So what if we happen to be, what if we've got some folks that are from down at the beach area and square footage maybe isn't as critical as it is here in the Raleigh market where we're sitting? Does that change anything? Because they're looking at
that's a great
bedrooms.
Yeah, that's a great point. So there's a range of square footage. So in Raleigh, you have to have square footage down to the foot. You go, I believe, Charlotte folks, you can probably correct me, please. Send it to Tim, update me on this. But I've heard down in the Charlotte area, you can actually put square footage in a range, like 1,400 to 1,600. You go out to the coast folks, correct it, send stuff to Tim. But I've heard over at the coast, you don't have to put footage out at the coast. So if you don't, which is cool, like if you don't or you have to put it in the range, the key is if you're going to put that information out, it has to be accurate on it. And you can't say, hey, if you care about it, you do it, and then fill in a number or check in a box range, put the total number in. If you are going to enter it, you got to enter it as far as it being accurate. So you got to investigate that.